Senior royals rushed to the Queen's bedside yesterday but failed to reach Balmoral before she died. It is believed that only their eldest children, Prince Charles and Princess Anne, who were already in Scotland at the time of the monarch's sudden turn for the worse, were able to make it to the royal estate before her death, sources said. Last night Prince Andrew, Prince Edward, his wife Sophie and Prince William all flew on a private jet from Barcelona to Aberdeen yesterday as they raced to Balmoral to see her, but it is understood they did not reach the property before she died. Prince Harry, who was due to attend a charity event in London last night with his wife Meghan, also tried to make Balmoral on time, but he arrived at 8 p.m. almost an hour and a half after the public was informed of the Queen's death. It comes as Britain today mourns the death of its beloved monarch, Queen Elizabeth II. After a remarkable 70 years on the throne, the country's longest reigning king died peacefully yesterday at Balmoral, Scotland, aged 96. Her death sparked an immediate and huge outburst of emotion as thousands of heartbroken mourners gathered outside the gates of Buckingham Palace and other royal buildings last night. At one point, a performance of God Save the Queen rang out among the mourners, followed by cheers from Long Live the King. Others laid flowers outside Windsor Castle, where the Queen spent much of her time following the death of her beloved husband, Prince Philip, in April last year. And in a sign of the Queen's considerable global influence and appeal, royal fans laid flowers outside British embassies, including in Washington, Berlin and Oslo. Even the staff of the royal household were in tears yesterday as they processed the loss of their beloved boss and head of state. One said, "No matter how hard you try to prepare for this moment, it hits you like a ton of bricks. She is irreplaceable. I just can't believe we won't see that mischievous smile again." A deep shock spreads. King Charles III, the Earl of Wessex and Princess Anne remember their mother in a moving TV tribute. The Queen's children have shared their fond memories of their mum on holiday, recalling that these were some of the happiest times they had as a family. The BBC writes, as Her Majesty the Queen is dating the late Queen Elizabeth's life, her idyllic and private childhood home in Piccadilly until her last days. Their 4 children recalled that some of their best times as a family were spent on holiday in Balmoral, Scotland. Princess Royal recalled that from our point of view the holiday times were actually pretty well respected, adding that her parents were almost always there on holiday, partly because it included all the things she enjoyed, including the scenery, the dogs, the horses, and just being out and about and being able to get away from those public days for a bit. She added, Edward, the Earl of Wessex, the Queen's youngest child, said that the happiest times we would spend together would invariably be over the holidays. Balmoral and Sandringham clearly stand out as favourite places because of the time spent together as a family. And Princess Royal recalled that, from our point of view, holiday times were actually pretty well respected, adding that her parents were almost always there when they were on holiday.